So, hello everyone. Just checking in this evening with actually a bit of bad news. It seems that last night some of the ducks were attacked. Now I've found one of them actually dead here, and it's on the island, the dead one. So that leads me to believe the only thing that probably killed it was a mink. There's no other real predator in Ireland that's going to swim out to the likes of the island and actually make a kill like that. The only other option is possibly something maybe like a predator bird, be it maybe a buzzard or something like that. But yeah, it's a bit of bad news. Now, there's still a few of the ducks there. The drakes are there, the males, but there's no sign of any of the other females. So they could have flown off after getting such a fright like that last night with the commotion. They might come back after a few days, they might not, but something we'll just have to wait and see. Now, this next part's not going to be for everyone, but I'm just going to show you basically what I'm after finding. On the island you can see one of the hens here. You know, the idea of me doing this vlog is to be as real as possible with everyone at home, and you know, look, that's wildlife for you. That's reality. That's the circle of life, you know. The mink has to eat too, but yeah, it's disappointing. It's disappointing is one way to put it. So I have made the decision now today, just right now, that I am going to actually fence the pond during the likes of breeding season, and just for the ducks, basically, that this can be a safe haven for ducks to be able to breed. So I'm gonna predator fence it, and I was in discussion with a guy there this evening, and hopefully get to fence it in the next month or so. The idea on the type of fence I'll set up is basically a fine mesh which will still allow the frogs access, still allow other small creatures access, but along with having an electric fence at certain times of the year, it'll keep out the likes of the mink. Now, I can't stop attacks from above, be it buzzards or any other sort of large predator birds like that, but I don't think they're not the issue here. This kill, to me, where it is and how I found the bird, definitely leads me to believe it is a mink. So look, you live and learn. It wasn't something I originally wanted to do. I didn't want to fence the pond, but I think it's best off to do it and have it closed off at times of the year like this, at times of breeding, because the problem is that hen would have been sitting minding where she was going to have her future nest, and then she was attacked. So for the time being, there's nothing I can really do other than say try again next year, and hopefully these other females will come back in the next day or two. They might come back to the males. For the time being though, they've probably just moved on. There is another pond not that far from me, so I'm just going to go down and have a look at that in a while. I'll be able to see it from the road, so they're probably down there. I know they were down there the other evening. They flew down and they actually flew back up here afterwards. They're using that as kind of a second feeding ground. But yeah, disappointing evening, but that's life. What can you do?